It was an early November morning when a mysterious character entered my office. Haven't had any investigative work in 2 weeks. Wonder what she wants.
Private Investigator D.
Yes, that is me.
Hello. Okay,
Hey.
Can you help me?
Yeah, what's up?
My daughter died, and the hospital won't tell me how she died.
Alright, then I guess I can get me and my associate to snoop around, I guess.
Once we got the job, me and my partner headed down to Lena's house for any leads.
It looks like ecstasy.
A good dealer, Paul Goodman. Yes, if you want more, pay more. It's only one.
Isn't Paul Goodman a notorious drug dealer?
Yeah. I think I might know where he is.
After rummaging through the house for clues, we only came up with a single bag with one pill of ecstasy and a handwritten note from a drug dealer known as Paul Goodman. We knew he was our first step in finding out how Lena died, and I might just know where to find him.
You got drugs?
What's it to you?
You said there's some drugs around here. Just wanted to see if you can buy some.
Yeah, I got some right here.
Yeah? Okay. Have some?
How much are you willing to offer?
Actually, just take a lot. Thanks. So, and what is this stuff?
It's some MDMA with a little bit of ecstasy inside it for an extra kick.
MDMA.
MDMA. Okay. Hey.
After finding out that Paul Goodman was the one who sold the ecstasy to Lena, we went to his office, knowing that he was one of the city's top doctors. He could have been hiding Lena's autopsy report there.
Confidential file.
What are you doing in my office? Hey, yo. Hey, you guys, it wasn't that bad, okay?
Yo.
It was just a prank, bro. It was just a prank. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. I apologize for what I have done here. We need the Chromebook. Can you put this Chromebook right
Can
before?
you tell us how Lena died?
Yes, I'll have to. Here, let me show you. Show you the secret files against my own will. Here, you can see that it's confidential because it says it on the thing. All right. All right, guys. Which one's the first one again? Lena decided to go to a party. When Lena went to the party, she took MDMA, which she started to feel bad. Lena began to feel dizzy, and she started having headaches. She was then rushed to the doctors. Right before she went to the doctor, she drank lots of water. At the doctor's, she went into a coma. The ecstasy caused the endocrine and urinary system to be negatively impacted. The kidneys and the urinary system failed to secrete water because the MDMA is an antidiuretic. The kidneys are forced to hold water. Before the party, Lena had dizziness and headaches. The brain and the endocrine system was negatively affected because Lena's brain shut down. She then went into a coma. In the egg lab, we learned about osmosis. We learned about isotonic, hypotonic, and hypertonic solutions. This helps me explain Lena's condition because it's showing what happens to her cells. Osmosis is the movement of water through the cell membrane following the solutes. For example, if a cell was in an isotonic solution, the water moves in and out of the cell, evenly keeping the cell in normal conditions. This happens because there are even amounts of solutes inside the solution and the cell. In a hypertonic solution, there are more solutes outside the cell. The water will then move outside of the cell, making the cell shrink. For a hypotonic solution, there are more solutes inside the cell. The water will then move inside of the cell and make the cell grow, potentially having it burst. As Lena drank lots of water, her body fluids became hypotonic relative to the cells in her body. Her cells grew and bursted, which is one of the reasons why she died. Homeostasis is important because it keeps the body balanced. The endocrine system and the urinary system work together to expel waste and keep the body healthy. The body uses feedback loops to keep the water levels balanced. In this case, Lena drank high amounts of water. The hypothalamus will detect that there is too much water in the body. The hypothalamus will then signal to the pituitary to release less ADH. ADH is an antidiuretic hormone. It holds onto water. The kidney will bring less water back into the blood, and urine will be diluted. MDMA mimics the effects of ADH and disrupts negative feedback. The MDMA stops the kidneys from excreting the waste, and water was held in the blood. Due to too much waste in the body, the cells started to die. Water will flow inside Lena's brain, causing her brain cells to burst. Since there is so much water in Lena's body, there will be more solids inside the cerebral fluids than in the bloodstream. The water moves in the blood vessels and goes through the blood-brain barrier. This will cause concentration gradient to occur on the selectively permeable membrane of the blood-brain barrier. Lena falls into a coma and eventually dies from the cells bursting, the waste not being expelled, and the brain shutting down. That's it.
Alright, well, thanks for telling us how Lena died, and also, since you're a drug dealer, we're just...
Whoa, I have a family to feed.
Yeah, we didn't ask. Alright, light him up.
No!
After me and my partner responsibly handled the situation, the case of Lena's death is now closed. Not sure how to tell her mom that their family doctor was the one who killed her, though.